Hello and welcome. This video has been inspired by all of my older clients, especially my mother, who has some injuries right now. And so we're going to do just a general exercise routine that's going to be about 20 minutes long for anyone that's recovering from injuries or anyone that's 65 and older and has had some arthritis or sciatica or something like that, and they're looking to stay strong or build up their strength. So this is the video for you. You can have weights. I have 2 pounds here. Or if you don't have any weights, you don't need anything. I also have a towel that you might want to use a little bit later. Okay, so we're going to start standing. If you need something to hold on to, you're going to have your hand on the back of a chair or a stable surface, and we're going to start marching in place to kind of warm up. Now, as you march, you can do a speed that makes sense for you. If you're having any hip difficulty or back pain, take it a little bit slower. And then, of course, I want you to pull your abdomen in. So you're pulling your navel towards your back or your belly button inward. So we want to make sure we have those core abdominal muscles activated to give your back a little more space. And we'll just keep marching in place at your own pace. Okay, make sure those shoulders are relaxed and down. Nice breathing, so we want deep breaths. And we'll do that for about 10 more seconds. Good, just nice connected breathing. Good slow breathing, but deep. Nothing that's going to make you wheeze or feel uncomfortable, of course. And then 5 more. We'll start to slow it down. 4 and 3. Good, 2 and 1. Okay, so we're going to bring our legs to a stop. All right, keep that core engagement, and we're just going to do a little shoulder roll. For this first exercise, we're going to work the shoulders. We're not going to use any weights, and of course, as you progress, you can add weights to it. So we're going to go shoulders down and back, navel in, soft knees. We're going to lift and lower the arms for 10. Good. And then you're going to kind of just activate those muscles there. And we'll go about shoulder height. No need to go any further. Don't push through pain. So we want to make sure we're not forcing the shoulders. So if there's tightness or an issue, you may be going a little bit lower. All right. And we're going to do 5 more here. Keep those knees soft and that core engagement. And let's do 2 more. Good. Last one. Shake it out. We're going to go back to the marching. So we're just slowly marching. The hand is back on the chair if you need it. We're going at a pace that makes sense. Okay. And then we're going to do 1 more set for those shoulders. Okay. So we'll find those soft knees, navel to spine. You've got your core connected, and let's add the arms. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and take a break. Great job. Okay, I'm going to grab my weights here, or actually let's just do one at a time. How about that? We're going to go into our rotator cuff. So I'm going to add the towel, place it under my arm. This is just to make sure that you have good form. So you're going to place it between the bicep muscle and the rib cage here. I'm going to create a 90-degree angle. If you have any injuries in the shoulders, no weight is needed. All right, if you prefer to use a band, that's a great option here as well. Make sure you keep the wrist straight. So we're going to go back to abdominal connection to the core. So we're drawing in, soft knees, and we're opening out to the side. So chest is open, you have good posture, and then we're going to just deep breath as we move the palm out and in. So if you have a shoulder sensitivity, the hand may not go out this far. Make sure you're not pushing through pain. Okay, and you go as far as you can. Don't try to force it by moving into the wrist joints. We're going to keep the wrist straight. We're going to do 3 more on this side. Good, deep breath for 2. Excellent. Last one. Now take a break. Okay, we're going to do one more on this side. If it felt challenging, you can always drop the weight for this second set. Okay, so we're going to soften the knees, connect to the core, make that 90-degree angle, and we'll open and close for 10. Good. And 9, 8. So we're focusing on the rotator cuff here. Good. And 6. Very nice. 5. Looking good. 4, 3, 2, last one, and take a break. Now remember, if you need to go a little slower, a little faster, you're welcome to do both of those things. We're going to take this towel now to the other side. All right, and then each side can be incredibly different. Don't force anything, just go with the flow on these. Soft knees, abdominals in, drawing inward, 90-degree angle in the arm. We're going to open and close. So if you have had an injury to the rotator cuff, you'll definitely see it here. All right, and so just making sure you're going with the range of motion that you currently have. And we'll do about 5 more. Good, deep breath, 4. Nice, easy breathing, 3. Good, 2, chest is open. Last one, and take a break. Excellent. So you may find that if, let's say, you have an issue with your left shoulder, you have no issues with your right, you use the weight for the right shoulder, you take the weight off for that left side. Okay, we're going to go into our second set. We'll prepare, connect to your abdominal muscles, grow tall through the spine, and 10. We'll open up. 9. Keep that wrist nice and straight. 8 and 7. Very nice. 6, 5. Good. 4, 3. Almost there. 2. Last one. And take a break. Wonderful. We're getting rid of this little towel here, and I'm grabbing both of my 2-pound weights, and those weight sizes can vary. If you haven't been doing any weights, maybe you start with no weights. All right, so we're going to draw navel in, let those shoulders kind of move down and back. Pull the belly in, soft knees. We're going to make the palms turn outward, and we're going into bicep curls. So we'll do about 10 of these. And the main thing that you want to see or don't want to see rather, when you're doing this is don't let the back move. The back is going to be really steady. If the back moves, that may mean that the weight is too heavy or you're not stabilizing your core enough. So you're going to keep your body nice and steady except for the arms. We're going to do one more. Now take a break and relax. Good. We're going to add one more set to that. So we'll go ahead and soften the knees, draw the navel in, palms are out, chest is open, and let's do 10. Good. Nice and steady torso. 9. Looking good. 8. Very nice. 7. Good. 6. 5, deep breath, 4, and 3, almost there. Good. 2, last one, and take a break. Make sure with those bicep curls, you're not doing them really fast and really short. You want to make sure you are really getting a full range of motion there. Okay, we're going to put the one weight back. And then we're going to use the chair again, or the end of the chair. We're going to tip ourselves forward, maybe step 1 foot back. So we want to make sure we're not rounding into the back. So we're nice and upright. Our chest is open. Our navel is in. And now we've got our arm just hanging to the floor. And we're going to bring that elbow straight upward. So we're tipped forward. You want to feel the back of the arm, your tricep, and a little upper back when we do this. So now, good breathing, good core connection, softness in the knees. We're slightly tipped over with a neutral spine. Okay, we're going to do 4 more. And 3, very nice, keep it up. And 2, last one, and let's switch sides. All right, so we're going to go other hand, other leg in front. We're slightly tipped forward. All right, and we're pulling that elbow straight up towards the sky, and we've got 10 here. Navel is in. Make sure that chin's not too low, but you're neutral. Neck is neutral with the rest of the spine. Good, so you're slightly gazing forward, and we're going to do 4 more. Deep breath, 3. Good, 2. Last one, and take a break. We're going to do 1 more of those as well. And remember, if there's anything that does not feel good, skip it. Okay, we're going to the other side. We're tipping forward. Navel is in. And let's go into those rows for 10. 9. Good. I'll look up just a little bit. 8. Good work. 7. And 6. 5. 4. Deep breath. 3. And 2. Make sure your core is connected. 1. And done. Let's do that on the other side. We'll prepare the other foot forward. All right, and we'll lift for 10. Good. 9. Abdomen in. Good. Deep breath. Chest is open. We've got 5 more. Good. 4. And 3. 2. Last one, and take a break. Excellent. I'm going to put that weight down. All right, and we're getting ready. We're going to do a couple more things standing, and then we'll get ready to take a seat. So this is for our core. So important, navel in, shoulders down and back, and we're going to slow march. And we're bringing that knee up high. You feel the abdominals connect. You can hold on to that chair as needed. All right, so we're going a little bit higher. Now, if you're like, okay, easy peasy, I have this, it's fine, my balance is good enough, I don't need to hold on, then you're going to take it across. Navel in, make sure you don't feel that in your back. So we're going to take it across. We got 4 more. And breathe as you add that motion. Good, and 2. Good, last one. Now take a break. Excellent work. We're going to do 1 more set. This set I'm going to do with the hand holding onto the chair with the knees high forward. So navel in. Let's prepare. Slow march, high knees. Good. And 9. Deep breathing. 8. You might feel a little rise in blood pressure because you might turn into cardio here. All right. And we're getting close. Make sure those abdomens are on, those core muscles, drawing navel to spine. All right, we're going 3 more. Good. Deep breath, 2. Remember, go at your own pace. This might be too fast. And take a break. Excellent. Okay. Before we come down, we're going to stand in front of the chair, or you could even use a counter or something like that. You're going to be tipped over again. This ensures we don't go into our back with these. So we want neutral spine, a little softness in the knee. Draw the belly in. We're going to bend at the knee, flex the foot, and we're going to kick out to the side. So see how my low back doesn't move. All right, so we're not going into that low back. We've got navel to spine, and we're going to kick out for 5 more. Deep breath, 4, looking good, and 3, 2, last one, and release. We're going over to the other side. Shake it out. Navel in, tipped forward, spine is straight. Make sure you're not doing this. We don't want this. We want chest open, gazes forward, left foot flexed, and let's add that left side for 10 and 9. You want the opposite glute, your butt, to engage. Make sure you feel that. Core is in. Very nice. We've got 5 more and 4. Deep breath, 3. Good, 2. Last one, and take a break. We're going to do 1 more set. All right. Go as slow as you need to. Navel in. It's all about posture and alignment. If you're not holding the body and you're just flinging around, it's not going to be as effective and you could hurt yourself. So think gymnastics or cheerleader where you're holding your position very tightly and intently, and then we're going to add that leg. 10, 9, good. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. We're going to the other side. And 10, 9, looking good. We're almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going into our hamstrings. This one we have to put a big red flag on because you want to make sure you're not going into your low back. I've seen it done enough times. So you're tipped forward, maybe even put your hand on your low back to make sure you're not doing this or moving that low back, okay? All right, you're going to tip forward, a little bend in your standing leg, and you're going to kick that right leg back. So it's not too high. If it goes too high, you'll round into the back. You want to feel your right glute or butt turn on. So you've got that muscle activated. You've got your navel in, good breathing, and you're going at a pace that makes sense. And we're going to do 4 more. Remember, it's quality over quantity. Good. 2 more. Last one. And take a break. We're going to go to the other side. Just support core, neutral spine. We've got left leg, and we're kicking back for 10 and 9. Very nice. 8. Good breathing. Core is activated. All right, we've got 5. Deep breath. 4 and 3. Good. 2. Chest is open. Last 1 and take a break. Wonderful. We're going to do 1 more set. Here we go. Tip forward, navel in, hips are still facing down towards the floor, and we're kicking back for 10, 9. Think of that cheerleader, gymnast, physique, everything's steady, upper body isn't moving, and we've got 5 more, and 4, and 3, good, and 2, 1, perfect. We're going to that other side. Let's prep, navel in, hand to the waist or behind the back or keep it on the chair, and we're going left foot flex, kick back, 10. Deep breath, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Great. Okay, here we go. We're going to lower this down, and you can just use your regular chair portion here. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can hold your weight in front of your chest. If you need your hands for support, keep those hands free. We're going to do sit to stand, one of the most important exercises, because once you can't squat, it really makes it hard to do our daily necessary things that we do. So we're going to go a little bit wide. You don't have to sit all the way down, but we're working towards that. All right, navel in, shoulders are back. Now you might find you have to tip forward, especially if the hips are a little bit tight. Okay, so you're going to kind of go with the flow here. Let the knees traction over the toes. You're going to sink the hips. Good core connection. Squeeze the glutes. Come back up. And again, if you need to hold on to something, please do. Take your time with these. Make sure you're not feeling like you're slipping and sliding. Good, especially if the chair is on a surface that's slippery. So we want to make sure we're really steady while we do these. We're at a good pace. We don't want to feel a lot of knee pain. So what do we do if we do feel knee pain? You're going to hold. You'll hold and come back up. And you only go down as far as you can without feeling that knee pressure. Okay, we're going to do one or two more. Very nice. Now take a break. Little walk around. Very nice. We're almost done here. All right, so let's do this. We're going to do one more set. We're going to prep, deep breath, navel in, long spine, and here we go. Make sure you feel both legs participating equally, unless there's an injury, of course. And then both glutes are turning on. You want to feel your butt working, especially on the way up. You want to feel your navel drawing in, and of course, really good breathing. All right, we're about halfway there. Good. Looking good. All right, let's do two more. Last one. And then, of course, take a break. But make sure if that chair is too low that you're not sitting all the way down just yet. Okay, make sure it fits. All right, we're going to add a little stretch. So I'm going to bring this back up for just a moment. You can use the back of your chair. Our target stretch area is the front of the hip. This can get really tight from sitting, and it can also cause tension in the low back. So we're going to step 1 foot back. We're holding on here. All right, and then we're going to lift the heel, tuck the hips a little bit. So you're kind of drawing your backside down, pulling your belly button up, so you can feel the stretch on the front of the hip. And we're going to hold here. We'll hold for 5. Deep breath 3. This shouldn't hurt the back, so make sure it doesn't. All right, adjust as needed. And then we'll switch to the other side. Great. All right, we're stepping back, navel in, bend in the left knee, tuck the hips, draw the backside down, deep breath, and we're just holding. Deep breath. You did really, really well today. Nice breathing, so important. All right. And let's take a break. I'm going to move this back down. We're going to take a seat and do a couple stretches from a seated position. All right. So I'm going to sit on the edge of the chair and make sure this is okay for the hip or the knee. You should not feel knee pressure in this position. If it's too tight, you may have to start here with the leg crossed. I want you to flex the foot and draw that pinky toe downward. That's going to help keep that knee in alignment. Grow tall through the spine. Make sure you're not rounding. So your chest is open, navel in, and we're going to tip forward and stretch the glute. That's the target area here. Any pressure in the knee, you're going to be here, okay? And this may not even work as well. So this is one that you could potentially skip if you need to. Take care of those knees. Deep breath. Beautifully done. Okay, we're going to move to the other side. And of course, if you need a little bit longer with these, take it. Push that pause button. Navel in. We want to make sure you're feeling good, you're taking your time, you're getting all those necessary things done. All right, we're breathing through this other side, changing it as needed. Make sure that left knee is good. We'll hold for a couple more breaths. Perfect. Here we go. We're going into our last 2 stretches. We're going to flex 1 foot. So we've got our other leg stabilizing. We're pushing down with that left foot. We're going to flex the foot, turn, squeeze that top of the leg muscle, that quadricep, and we're going to fold forward. Navel in. Again, make sure you're not leaning into it, but you stay connected, and that is going to help enhance the stretch and give you an even stretch, and it will also protect the back here. So we'll hold for 5. Good deep breath, 4. Good, 3. Still breathing nice and easy. Good, 2. And release. Let's go to the other side. Flexed foot, turn that quadricep on. We're pressing down with this right leg, and then we'll fold. Navel in, deep breath 5. Good, deep breath 4. And 3. Really nice job. 2. And release. Excellent. Last one. We want to make sure when we do this side stretch that we're not compressing that one side as we bend. So we're going to reach and think about growing tall towards the ceiling with a little bend to one side. Now, what happens if that shoulder is agitated? Then you're going to be here. And then just think about that side lengthening up. Breathing right into that side. Coming back to center. Stay tall as you move through these. And then over to the other side. So you're either here or you're here. And this might be good too. But if you open that arm up towards the sky and you start tipping forward, this will be better. So we'll stay nice and lengthened. Deep breath. Okay, we'll come back to center. Deep inhale. Exhale, and we're done. Great job. Visit me at coachingintuitivewellness.com for any questions. You can send me a note, and I will be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Bye.